welcome to this very beautiful stand downstairs in Hangar 1. I wish I could talk about every single piece on this stand because it really is a beautiful selection, but I will limit myself to just a few. And I'm going to start with this pair of Italian 19th century painted polychrome torchieres. And they are among the most decorative pair I think I've ever seen. Obviously amazing scale. And they've got this beautiful pierced and elaborately carved decoration throughout the whole thing really, with beautiful remains of vibrant paint in so many different shades. It definitely makes you wonder what these torchieres might have been used for originally. They terminate on triform bases with shaped legs and inverted scroll feet. And I just think in an interior today, they're so unique, they're so decorative. They almost have a folk art aesthetic through the paintwork and the carving, which I really like. And they definitely deserve to look beautiful in a new home. And down this end, looking very beautiful on the back wall, is this wonderful French 19th century, again, gilt mirror. It is absolutely huge, as you can see. It's got a lovely arched form with this incredibly elaborate crest at the top, with lovely scroll and foliate details, which is just mesmerising to look at, and obviously all gilded. Meanwhile, the outer border is a lot more simple, which I really like, just with these really decorative carved clasps halfway down each side, with central rosettes. And as is typical of these sorts of mirrors, you've got the very detailed and ornate inner border. And the whole is beautifully gilded with the red bowl showing through in parts, which I really like on these sort of mirrors, as it gives them a depth and a patina and a sort of warmth. And it does retain its original mirror plate with some very gentle foxing and blemishes, especially towards the top and the bottom. Pieces like this are just absolutely timeless and gorgeous, and if you do have the wall space, then this will transform a space. And speaking of huge, I wanted to talk next about this massive Italian glazed Capasoni wine jar. And this comes from the region of Puglia in southern Italy. And jars of this scale were used to hold oil or wine instead of barrels, which had been used up until that point. Apart from its sheer scale, so many things make this jar so decorative. So you've actually got an old repair here, which I actually love because it's patinated and aged so beautifully, with this vivid stripe of colour down one side. You've got these quite elegant high lateral handles, and then even like moulded borders up here. And obviously the whole is covered in this stunning mustardy yellow glaze, with just the right amount of wear and patination throughout, including some splashes of white paint around the bottom. Despite this repair, this jar is watertight depending on what you want to use it for, and the spout here remains intact. So a brilliant interior decoration piece with immense provincial charm and history behind it. And finally, I wanted to talk about this, which is simply a stunning French provincial Cherrywood Armoire. It's a really beautiful example. A soft wash has been applied to the Cherrywood at some point in its life, which gives it this beautiful, almost lilac-y colour with hints of the Cherrywood showing through in parts. Generally it has a classic form with these beautiful panelled doors, but it's more unusual that it offers this spacious frieze drawer down below. above the scalloped apron with scrolling details, and the squat cabriole legs with upturned scroll feet. You've got very, very decorative original metalwork, which just adds to the sort of femininity that this piece exudes. Inside, I can provide a glimpse, is plenty and plenty of shelving, so a great piece for storage in any room really, from the kitchen to the bedroom. So that's all today. Thank you very much for watching, and do let us know if you're interested in any of the pieces.